visa is an excellent immigration program for those employers in Hong Kong who seek to have a foreign national or Chinese resident of the mainland come to Hong Kong for a finite period of time to undergo a specific training itinerary. There are certain requirements and restrictions, however, and the immigration department will make you jump through a few hoops, but nothing too onerous.
Training visas are readily granted in Hong Kong, and the essence of the approvability test for a training visa boils down to the bona fides of the sponsoring entity which will be providing the training, whether the training can be provided in the applicant's home country or not, and the scope and length of the training has to be reasonable in all the circumstances. The maximum period of stay under the Hong Kong training visa regime is 12 months. More typically, it's 6 months. The actual length of stay is driven entirely by what is included on the training plan. The purpose for coming to Hong Kong is to receive training, and this has to be from a Hong Kong entity of an overseas related party. The extent of the relationship isn't fixed per se, however the Immigration Department are looking to see that there is a logical nexus between the party which is sending the applicant and the company in Hong Kong which is going to be delivering the training. As I've mentioned, the training plan is absolutely a vital document, not only for determining the amount of stay which will be granted, but also it underpins the actual nature of the approval. Therefore, a completely documented training plan must be crafted and submitted as part of the application bundle. Whilst there are certain restrictions for mainland residents of China to come to Hong Kong to take up employment, the training visa regime does not preclude such mainland residents from coming to Hong Kong. However, those residents must be associated with good companies or other multinationals in Hong Kong, and the Immigration Department will look very closely at the bona fides of the Hong Kong sponsoring entity. Because the Immigration Department are granted limited specific approvals to receive training, it is very difficult to secure an extension to a training visa subsequently. Therefore, it is very vital that the training plan anticipates the entire training process and all of the activities associated with the training to be undertaken, detailed, and made sure that the necessary period of stay is granted for up to what is typically 12 months maximum, no more than that. In the same vein, because the Immigration Department are granted limited permissions to come to Hong Kong to receive training, it is impossible to change your status after your training period is over, and the Immigration Department are expecting the visa holder to leave Hong Kong and return to their country of origin to take up the work that they were doing prior to receiving the training, and ostensibly to be drawing down on the training which they've received in Hong Kong during the prior period of stay. And in this case, with training visa holders, it is now possible for accompanying family members to come with the principal and secure dependent visas for them to remain in Hong Kong whilst the training is being completed. The next step is to review the visa information document. This details each of the essential elements of a successfully argued Hong Kong visa case and contains in-context links to all of the resources needed to prepare your application. These include application templates, the online application forms, screencasts on how to complete the forms, a checklist of all the documents you need to prepare as part of the submission bundle, a crib sheet on how to submit your application, and audio discussions of some of the finer points of official policies and procedures and specific case examples from the past which will serve to help you by way of illustration. Let's go to the visa information document now.